We're Pigeons Playing Ping Pong here on Presto Tour in support of our new album, Presto. Check it out. And first concert we ever went to, for me, I was 10 years old in Las Vegas, of all places, with my parents, which I'm now realizing was a pretty good move on their part because I just went to sleep early and they went out in Vegas. But they took me to my first show, I think it was the Hard Rock Cafe, for Matchbox 20. And it was Rob Thomas's birthday, and we all sang him happy birthday, and this was before he even came out with Smooth with Santana, so you can imagine how excited I was. Paula Cole opened, I don't know if you remember her, and I'll always remember that she had armpit hair. And nowadays that's much more common, especially at like hippie shows and jam shows and stuff, but that was a first for me, and I was really enamored by it. It was intriguing. Unfortunately, since I was so young, when Matchbox 20 was like raging it, I was up there with my older sister, like way up in the front, and it was so loud that I started crying and went to my parents. So pretty rock and roll, but man, they ripped 3 a.m.
Well, my first rock and roll show, as it were, was at the Sonar Lounge in Baltimore. I believe my dad both dropped me off and picked me up. I was in 6th or 7th grade. It was Flogging Molly, who I got into, you know, just Irish punk rock type situation, as Greg noddingly affirms. And I remember Go-Go Bordello opened up, I believe, which they were also awesome, so they were the first band I saw. And at some point in the night, there was a mosh pit, not too intense, you know, very casual, and one of my few. And I remember bumping into Amy Payrow in 8th grade in my middle school, and I was just like, Amy, you're here in this environment? And I realized that it's kind of like a respite from the world, and everyone kind of come together and have some fun.
So those of us who aren't hip to what Amy Payrow has been up to, who's that?
Amy Payrow, she was someone who went to my middle school. She was a couple years older than me. She had brunette hair, if that's what it's called, or they called brunettes. And she was a nice lady who just, I guess she's a lady now. At that point, she was a girl 2 years older than me, and it was just blew my mind that someone in my school was in this environment, and it kind of took me for a little spin.
Amy, do you remember bumping into a young Benjamin Carey?
Amy Payrow would not remember that at all.
At the Go-Go Bordello Flogging Molly show at Sonar?
It left an impression on me. I doubt she even remembers my name.
Amy, we miss you.
First show, what can I say? Greatest band of all time, Creed. I don't know. It's just when a man hears With Arms Wide Open live, it does something. And I'm still trying to shake that feeling, but I don't want to. Creed. Thank you, Scott.
First show, Bare Naked Ladies, age 12, Baltimore Arena. I was also at that Flogging Molly show.